Dark Souls is a fairly ugly game. The art style, for the most part, at least in some areas, is very impressive. Like, you know, if we went into that, whatever the hell the name of that was, the city with the big guards, that's a good-looking area. But, you know, for general texture quality and aesthetics, ugh. You know, it is a console game through and through, and it looks it. People are telling me to kill him. That doesn't seem like a good idea. He's friendly. Assholes. I would like to fight him. I'd like to know what he does. I can't talk to him. He's also got arrows in his face. That's not so good. Shall we attack him? We might as well. Why not? Hardware intensive, it isn't. Shall we kill him? You get 2 shot. I can deal with that. That should be alright. Attack! You lot. I've been scared of that bloody thing for the last half an hour. Well, that got me a sword of some sort. Which I probably can't use because, again, lack of strength. That's the broken straight sword. The... Oh, yes, 11 strength. Yep. Fuck me. Probably shouldn't have picked a sorcerer if I wanted to use swords. Alright, then. Into the mist we go. What the f... That's a dick move! Where was he? He must have been lying down. Well, I do only have 16 shots of soul arrow left, so I do want to be a bit careful, but I suppose if I can find it... There must be a bonfire in here somewhere. Oh, bloody hell. There's a bonfire. No! Stop him from swinging. There we go. No! That parry was mistimed at best. Bloody terrible at worst. I fucking hate that tracking. I'm sorry, I'm gonna say it right now. I fucking hate that they do that. They never used to. That is a horrible thing. And I don't know why they would put that in the game. Alright. I don't want to waste any soul arrows going through here. And I'm being told I shouldn't equip the weapons because they add to your weight. Alright. Maybe that was just Dark Souls then, because I don't remember it happening in Demon Souls. More realistic. It's not realistic for them to spin on their feet like that. Alright, well, we'll remove anything we're not using then. It's not the smart AI that's an issue, it's the spinning. It's basically a lock-on, you know? That's the problem. If it wasn't a lock-on, if it was them actually being smart and angling their swing in some way, that would be fine, but they're not doing that. I'm not the only person to say this, by the way. There's not a new piece of information. just find the whole thing rather annoying. If I was playing a more melee-focused character, it probably wouldn't be as much of a pain in the arse. I imagine you do get used to it. Ah, that's stab, not swing. Bad move. Jesus. Now I'm just losing my fucking focus. And being terrible. Come on. I think I'm just getting tilted, honestly. Well, let's try not fucking it up this time, eh? Like you can see him from right in here. So it shouldn't actually be a problem. Come on, then. See if we can get the parry right this time. Nope! Still too early. I'm gonna get this bloody thing right. No! Come on! Still too early. Oh, fuck me. Should have just killed her when I had the chance. Such an idiot. I always just tweak out on that. Like, no, it's much, much slower than that. Give him a couple of seconds to wind it up. Alright. Well, let's see if there's anything around the corner. Okay, there's something at the end of the corridor, so we can kill that. And there's one around the corner as well. Alright. So let's murder the one that's closest to us. One problem solved. Can I climb up there? Of course not. You're not allowed to climb in Dark Souls. I keep forgetting. Well, here's hoping there's nothing at the top of the stairs. Oh, fire bombs! Yes, there is something at the top of the stairs. That's lovely. Ow, 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 ow. Fucking ow. You'd think there'd be a bonfire around here somewhere, but I haven't seen one. That doesn't look pleasant. Let's go. Ah, that's the thing that had the fire bombs. Okay, then. And it throws them right in the face, which is lovely. Just lovely. Did I miss a bonfire on the way up here, I wonder? Maybe there's one at the top here. Yeah, I agree with what's being said in the chat. Like, graphically, the game's hideous. Aesthetically, the game is in many places hauntingly beautiful. So I was just checking on a couple of things. But, you know, there is definitely a reason why I'm not going to make a video on this, because of the apologists. I mean, the thing in chat is a prime example of that. You cannot critique any aspect of this game outside of the obvious issues with the graphics without people saying, no, 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 it's your fault. Which is nonsense most of the time. It's like, when I make a mistake, cool, yeah, I own up to that. That's fine. I didn't parry properly, my fault. I didn't run and jump properly, my fault. Although, again, it shouldn't be on that sodding button in the first place. But other things like, oh, well, you know, the tracking. I don't like the way that the enemies track. It's like, oh, well, that's your fault. No, it isn't. And that, again, is why. That is why it's not even worth making a video on a game like this. Because people are just super bitchy when it comes to Dark Souls. And I can't be fucked. It's the same with Spelunky. I hate Spelunky. I despise it. But it's not even worth talking about Spelunky. Because Spelunky has got some hardcore motherfuckers following it. I've changed the button. You have two choices for the button. Let me put it this way. You have two choices. One is the button that you share with run and roll, which is fucking terrible. The other one is pressing the left stick, which is not brilliant either. You can only change it to one other button. If you could rebind it to any of the others, it would be good, but you can only change it to one. So, don't even start with me on that one. Okay. I'm being told there's a key. Sorry, this person halfway across the map is really selling the key to that blacksmith store? Alright. Okay. Let's have a gander then. That would look like a key. Well, there we go. And I suppose we want this as well, but we don't quite have the souls for it. We've got plenty of human effigies. I suppose I could burn a soul and buy that. That contraption was down in the sewers, wasn't it? If I recall correctly. Can I upgrade the number of soul arrows I have? That would be useful. Or does that just let you reload? Okay. Well, that's useful regardless, isn't it? Yeah, it's definitely possible to avoid the attack. There's no doubt about that, but when they start it, they sort of start to pivot on their heel quite a bit, and it seems like you almost have to dodge right at the last second. If you see an attack coming, it's not like enough to move anymore. You use a stack. Well, definitely buying that then. Absolutely. That's huge. Well, it's only 1,500 souls. It's not that much. I don't see why not. Doesn't seem like a particularly good place to set up your business, I've got to say. I need a second attunement. I know what that is. What is a second attunement slot? What is any of this? Attune a second copy of the spell. Level up attunement. Which one assumes I would do from the other place. Okay. Well, I suppose it might be worth porting back then. I mean, we can do it. Alright, okay, I see how it works, right. Alright, well, let's travel back to Majula, give him his key. And then we can see about getting that slot. Lord knows how she ended up with it.
Ah, yes. Very good. Now I can get to work. But first, let me set up. Come again later. Ah, yes. Now.
See if there's anything in there worth having. Nope. Well, let's see if I can upgrade my attunement one more time then. Apparently my default is like 11 or something, so that would be pretty good. I already have 12, which is apparently enough for the second slot. Evidently not. Interesting. Well, I guess we can take it to 13. Maybe that's enough. Let's go up to 14. That should do the trick, surely. How did I miss a giant chest? Oh, there's a reason why I need glasses. Oh, it was behind the door, that's why. A bow, okay. Handy. Alright, now let's attune. Now I have a second slot. There we go. Cool, and that will help. So, now I have 60 soul arrows. That will make things a lot easier. If I go up to 15, apparently I get 3. Sweet. Alright, well, let's travel back to where we were in the first place, which was Forest of Fallen... Forest of Fallen... Yeah, bleh, wow, that's hard to say. Forest of Fallen Giants, and one assumes Cardinal's Tower was where we were. Well, the game seems fair so far. I watched Matthew Matosas' critique of it, which is very good, which actually, like, he has played a lot of Dark Souls, and he didn't like the tracking either. So if you don't believe me, at least believe him. But one thing he pointed out was there are some actual parts of the game which are unfair, things that you can't see coming. But I haven't run into any of those yet. You know, the ogre thing earlier I could have seen if I had been more careful. I guess we can try our lunge attack. Let's try and not screw this up. I don't think I can do the lunge attack, can I? Because I can't jump off here. Oh, well, whatever. And apparently there's a couple of others, like there's one where an ogre goes through a door or something, and you have no idea he's there, and he just kills you, which seems like a bit of a dick move. But again, I haven't seen any of that yet, so I imagine that the cheap moments are there, but they're limited. Now, every death so far that I've done has been due to my own fault. Which is fine. Oh. It's a slow learning process. Buckler. Wonder if that's better than the shield I'm currently using. I wouldn't want to equip both of them, though. It is, but it takes one more strength than I currently have, so I suppose we will not be using that. Well, there's no player messages right now because it disconnected me from Steam in the middle of this for some reason. So that will be why. Alright. Where to go? Jumping is a pain in the arse in this game as well. I mean, it was a pain in the arse in the other ones too. Well, that seems like the way to go down there. We could make that drop. As long as I don't roll off. There we go. Seems reasonable. Now we can do the lunging attack. If I can remember the right button. And it missed! Lovely! Oh, that was just brilliant. Oh, fuck me. It was an attempt. Check the corners. Hang on, wasn't I here previously? No, it's just a similar setup. Where's he off to? Let's check the other side. No, it doesn't appear to be anything hidden there. There we go. Oh yeah, wasn't there an instant death, I think, in Dark Souls? Was it Seath was the name of it, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay, so this just takes me back where we were in the first place. Yeah, I suppose the amount of accuracy required with the dagger to actually pull off a plunging attack would be kind of ridiculous. So it's understandable that I missed it. So I came... Oh, and that takes me right back to where I was in the first place. Okay. Well, there's no point in being there, then. So I suppose we just try and go off the side again. Now, again, I don't want to. I can't be bothered. Like, here's the thing, right? I am sick, like, in a real way. Like, something that will not get better unless I get fucking surgery. I'm going in for CT scan on Monday to confirm exactly what it is. I cannot be fucked. Like, life is too short. I am not going to miss out on anything if I don't do a critique of sodding Dark Souls and have to deal with the 1,000,001 fucking fanboys nitpicking every single thing I say. I can't be arsed. Even if I enjoy the game, if I have even minor nitpicks, and I do enjoy the game, even if it will still be fucking nightmarish, it's not worth it. I will not make a regular thing of that, don't worry. I will happily take on other stuff, but right now, until this shit with my health is solved, I can't be fucked. I just can't be bothered. It's like I'm under no... I'm not required to do it. So why even bother? I'd rather just... Yeah, I know it's views, but I get views doing other things that aren't as stressful and irritating. No, I don't care. I have enough money. I don't need any more. I don't need to do a Dark Souls video in order to survive. I have the luxury of picking my battles. What would be nice is if I just played this game and actually beat it, and after I'd beaten it, maybe I can talk about it then. But as it stands, I'm certainly not doing it from this position. Hell no. Hell no. That doesn't look pleasant. It means we should explore it. Anyway, if you want a good critique of this game, then go watch Matthew Matos's critique. It's very good. I don't think there's a huge amount I can really add to that. Yeah, I could probably talk a little bit about it on the podcast, but even then, I can see the comments now. It saddens me a lot. I never used to... I don't know if it's even like... Fuck, where the hell did they come from? I was clearly not paying attention! And this is gonna get me killed. Never used to be the case that I was in a situation where I thought, you know what, it's not even worth doing it because of the fucking hassle, but it's got that way, you know. It's years and years of bullshit, it grates on you. That doesn't look like a good idea. At all. It's on fire? No. Okay, maybe. That... Fuck me. Fuck me. No! What the fuck? Where did they come from? I don't even know what I grabbed. I was too busy panicking. That was not what I'd call a dodge. Not in a million years. My streaming is fine. There's a lot of pixelation. It's the same settings I use for every game, so... It's not like it's going to make the game look any better. So I got something. I don't know what. I don't have a clue what. What did I pick up? I wasn't even paying any attention. I was too busy trying to run away. I wonder if this helmet's better than the one I'm currently wearing. Yup. I guess that was the thing that I picked up. So apparently there's a door of some sort. What use is a sword for someone with 6 strength, I ask you? Why would I even want to do that? Sword that? I'm a sorcerer! What use am I gonna have for a bloody sword? I don't care if it's an enchanted sword. I've got a strength of like 6. Use is that? Alright. Human effigy, always nice to have. Whatever this bloody thing is. Soul of Lost Undead and something else that I wasn't paying attention to. Takes a while to get the first boss in this version of the game, I tell you. There isn't even, like, a first boss in the way that there was with Dark Souls, where you fight the Asylum Demon. Or even in Demon Souls, where you end up fighting the hell's the name of that thing? It's the Vanguard, isn't it? Yeah. Which, of course, is an optional kind of boss fight. You can easily die there, but it's strange that they didn't do that. I don't think the little ogres count, really. Alright, let's head on back to where we were previously. That's probably the way to go. Assuming I can't even remember how I got there in the first place.